Hi everyone, I'm Jessie from Nailedy NZ and today is my Mockingjay nail art tutorial. Now if you have been following me for a while you might have seen my Mockingjay nails last year, so I will link to them down below so you can see that tutorial if you prefer it. For this design I really wanted to capture the devastation of war and bombing, and that's kind of a huge part of the Hunger Games and a part I'm very passionate about the awareness that the Hunger Games spreads. I actually did this a day after the attacks in Paris, so it's kind of, I don't know, they're kind of linked in some sad, strange way. So just so you know, I hope you like this video. If you do, please thumbs up and subscribe and comment down below. Thank you for watching and enjoy. As always, we're going to start off with the base coat. And then I'm just applying some Simply Peel by Bliss Kiss around my cuticle area to protect it from the polish. Next I'm tearing off a bit of sponge, then dabbing it in white nail polish, and then dabbing it all over my nails. This will give a good base to all the colours we'll be adding on soon. I'm adding a black, a grey, and kind of a translucent white to my palette, and I'm going to use these three colours to make a smoky effect on my nail. There's no one way to do this, just keep dabbing until you think it looks right, trying to get some variation of the lighter greys and darker greys, and leaving space for the explosion to be. For the explosion I first mixed white and yellow and dabbed that in the corner of one of my nails, and I also did it on the pinky as well. I kind of just kept playing around with it, and then I added some brown and orange in, as well as some white. I placed this more in between the smoke and the yellow and white mix, and then once I sort of merged that in alright, I went back to the yellow and white and made the explosion brighter and just played around a bit more. I then pulled off the Simply Peel with a dotting tool instead of tweezers because I couldn't find mine, and then I moved on to doing the Mockingjay. Now this design isn't based off the normal Mockingjay, it's based off the Mockingjay that you can see on one of the flags in one of the movies, and I've always thought it was really cool. I'm just painting this purely in white and starting off the basic shapes first and then adding particular details and thickening up lines and stuff like that. Once that's done, I've just gone over it again with some of the darker colours from the background, just to fine up the lines and fix up any mistakes. For this last nail, I'm just painting on the words "You burn with us," and this is part of a quote that Katniss says. It says, "If we burn, you burn with us," and it's a very powerful moment in the movie. As usual, for longer words, make sure you do the first letter first and the last letter second, and then fill in the letters in the middle. I did this first in white and then went over it again to fix up mistakes and just clarify it a bit with a slight tinge of yellow in the mix as well. Then I just used some of the darker colours again to touch up any details. I then just cleaned up around my cuticles and applied a matte top coat. I use a really good one from Madame Glam, so I'll link to it down below. It's by far the best I've ever used. So this is how it looked once they were all dry. I hope you like it. I am both longing to and terrified of seeing the next movie, which is coming out in a few days, and if you've read the books you will know exactly why. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you do like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you later. Once you've finished tidying up all the details of this nail, we will move on to the pinky, which is a lot easier. Pretty much same as the middle finger, make two black lines and then join them together and colour them in and make them